Hey, it's your reigning supreme, the Dog Queen. Welcome back to my channel. And so today we are reviewing RuPaul, the Dragon Queen, which this came very fast, which is shocking. But as you can see, very tall, very tall. So yeah, let's just talk about her. So, I am a big RuPaul's Drag Race fan. Love Drag Race. RuPaul has had some very, very funny moments throughout her time in being the spotlight since like the 80s. So, yeah. I've watched every single US season of Drag Race and all of the US All-Star seasons and the Versus the Worlds. So I'm very aware of this bitch. I love this bitch, and I'm very excited that we actually got a RuPaul X Monster High collab. I would have thought that it would have been Trixie instead of RuPaul to collab with Monster High, considering that Trixie already voiced a character in the G3 show, but I'm cool with the RuPaul. So this is for like the whole Pride thing. If you buy one of these dolls, I think a portion of it goes to some sort of charity, which isn't really disclosed anywhere else other than the PR packages that people were getting. So yeah, there's that. So I think that's pretty cool, and what a fun Pride doll. I do wish that she was sold in stores because then I would sell it even further, but unfortunately, she's not. I did buy her off of Amazon because she's an Amazon exclusive, but of course is also on Mattel Creations. Don't know if she sold out or not because, yeah, I'm filming this on the last day of May. But I got her for $50 off of Amazon, like I said before, because I bought her like a couple of minutes after she released. So good for me because they ended up raising the price from $50 to $55, so don't know why they wanted that $5 extra, but they did. But luckily, they didn't get my $5 extra. So for $50, I think she looks really great so far. 55, pushing it, really pushing it. So glad to get her for 50. And if she stays in stock like the other Amazon exclusive dolls, like the Stitch and Style Frankie, then they'll go on sale. But if not, like Vampire Heart Jackie Laura, then I don't know. So very wary. We don't know how many of this doll ended up being produced or if she's still in production. Wait for a sale at your own risk. So the box is extremely tall, actually. And then we can see a bunch of like ripping and then the scales pattern and then smoke. We see RuPaul Dragon Queen. We see an eclipsed moon right there. And then right here we have Monster High. That's like glittery and silver and on the inside. So I think that's really interesting as well. Then on this side, we have more smoke and dragon scaling and Monster High. And on this side, we have RuPaul Dragon Queen. Then on the back, we just have a large photo with the eclipse moon. And it reads, it's in very small text, but it says, "The time has come. This is the moment legend becomes a reality as the moon glides into Earth's shadow. Behold the RuPaul Dragon Queen awakening and rising from the ashes, embracing the duality of light and darkness. The queen's crimson-colored amulet is activated. Silent no more, the fierce queen gives a voice to the dragon. As she, the gatekeeper between worlds, goddess energy, meets dragon fire and beckons a bold new era of enlightenment. It's time of harmony to embody strength and vulnerability, and to unleash the power within and let it shine. All hail RuPaul, the RuPaul Dragon Queen doll." Okay, so in Monster High's world, RuPaul is this in between, like, ruler of the underworld, question mark? Hello? But yeah, let's go ahead and get this bitch out of the box. There's the barcode, by the way, if you want it. But yeah, very an interesting choice. And this box is cool, but like boring, so I'm not keeping it actually. So, so now we have Miss RuPaul out of the box, and she looks stunning. She's super tall, like really tall. The only thing that she comes with is this authenticity card, which just says collaborative efforts and designers and artists. So yeah, no like specific designer, but we did get like the PR people got this gorgeous artwork of the RuPaul doll by Glinda Shu, one of the main designers. Like drew that. It's really gorgeous. I wish it was on the box, or I wish we got some sort of poster for it, because it's really gorgeous artwork to just only give to PR people. So that sucks for Glinda. Her artwork deserved it to be everywhere. So yeah, let's take a look at Rue. Rue, from what the listings say, stands at 13.5 inches tall, which is crazy. Here is the tallest Monster High doll we have yet, which is G3 Abby. Much shorter. And then I have the tallest Mattel doll, or tallest articulated Mattel doll, which is a DC superhero girl. RuPaul is taller than both, thanks to the extreme platform shoes, but I'm sure probably the same height or as a DC superhero girl. So yeah, let's just, I'm gonna have to like do some finagling here, but we have the stand, which isn't the extra tall stand that Jack came with, or I guess Jack is the tallest. Let's do side by side. Let's compare Jack and RuPaul's heights at the end. So yeah, we'll just take her off the stand so we can see. So we have the giant dragon wings, which are gorge. Well, I guess we don't need the arm up anymore. Just giant wings that have like a little bone structure to them, and then are like deteriorating. So homegirl probably can't even fly, RIP. And it's just like a little clasp on the back. They didn't even bother to make a new sculpt for it. So yeah, I may just display without the wings. I'm not sure yet, because the wings are quite large. But to start off with the hair, it is saran, and it is textured, like afro textured hair in saran, like they have it, which means that we can get G3 dolls with afro textured hair if they would bother. But yeah, it's in RuPaul's iconic platinum blonde, and it did have a hairnet attached to it, so if you don't feel like fucking with it, just leave the hairnet on, because it was a pain in the ass to get off, because they clipped it on the side of the head as well. So annoying, but I just wanted to zhuzh up the hair, and it just so fabulous and soft. Love Rue's hair. And then it's a half up, half down hairstyle with a little wraparound right there. Then for the headpiece, it's this giant headpiece that goes around. I'm leaving the ties in, like there's no point in washing the hair. It does not need any washing. And you can see like the little dragon head right there. I wish the eyes were painted red, because she is lacking a lot of painted details, surprisingly. And it's like smoke, but also a tree. Smoke and trees, which is an interesting motif, but it looks really cool. I have little extra dangly bits going down. You hear that? A nuisance. And then homegirl does have her earrings. People were trying to say that she didn't have earrings. Yes, she does. And then as you can see, it's a really, really cool spiral, I don't know, scalloped ear. Looks sick as hell. But this is the earring. It's more little spirals that go into a skeleton. And it's the same earring on both sides. So I quite like, oh, it's a dragon, I think. Let me look at it closer. No, it's not. It's just a little smoke spiral thing. And then the face, completely brand new face sculpt, and it looks exactly like RuPaul. Like, this is crazy. Uh, that's one thing Mattel can do. They can sculpt someone's face so well. It's crazy. Um, and then this is the classic stamped mug that we've seen. This reminds me of the season 6 promo, but could be referencing a different makeup look. We have like the really angled eyebrows. And as for eyeshadow, we have a little smoky brown right here and a little bit of blue, or like grayish blue, steel blue, right there in the little crease. And then we can see a lot of silver that goes all the way to the hairline right there. Really gorge. And then the eyes are brown. And then we see a little beauty mark. Lips are also brown and have a little bit of lip liner and sculpted teeth to make the RuPaul little, I don't know what you call that, the fierce look. Really cool. And then there is a contour right here, but it is done up to look like there's like a scale texture / pattern to it. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's there. One thing that is missing is Rue's iconic like nose contour. I bet they tried it out and it just looked off, so they didn't end up using it in the final product, but that is one thing to note. And then for the necklace, this is the little crimson ruby amulet thing that they're talking about. There's a little bit of a spiked choker going on, the amulet, and then a bunch of wisps going out to the side, and it stays in place pretty well on its own. And it's not held in, like none of this is held in by rubber bands, so you can remove it, and then you can see how the dress is constructed. I don't know. This isn't we'll just say outfit, because this is all one piece, because that's all tied together. But you have these little shoulder pieces. I guess there's a strap on this side, but there's no strap on this side. I don't know. But we have this pleather top right here, and also the pleather like bottom piece right here, and then this like shiny, not shiny, oh, it's not shiny, but it's sparkly like mesh like fabric that's just knotted right here, and it's sewn right there, and it has these two pieces that you can wrap around the arms or just leave loose. And the fabric has, it doesn't feel the best because it has spray glitter on it. It has silver and red glitter, so looks pretty cool. And then it has this big old train in the back with little like ripped or like burned edges, what it's supposed to look like. And then we have these like fishnets that are unfortunately not a separate piece. They are sewn on to the bottoms, so that's what I mean, like this is all one piece, which I'm cool with. This is a collector doll. We're not trying to restyle, and it might have gotten a little too bulky if they tried to do that, so I don't mind at all. And then it goes down to about the ankle, a little bit above the ankle, or you could probably pull it down to the ankle, so I'm cool with that too. Because it means that it's not going to be peeking up under from the boot. And then we have these thigh-high, awesome, tall boots that are just black with a little bit of a oil slick spray over it, which is what we saw with Monster Fest Laguna. Has scale print on it. I don't know if I said that already. Then we have like shadows going along the end of it, and then it also goes onto the heel. Like I said, these are tall motherfuckers. And then we have like little claws on the front of it right there, so that's pretty cool. These are sick ass boots though. My one complaint is that we did not get any painted detail on the boots, because I think painting these swirly portions red would have been cool. And then we have 2 bracelets as well. We have this first bracelet that says, that's like a little gunmetal color. There it is. Focus for me. It says RuPaul. There we go, RuPaul's logo. And then this one is white and black dragons that are intertwined because Ru is supposed to be like the light and the dark. All in between are combined. But yeah, the red eyes on them are a nice touch, but I wish that was also put up here as well to tie it in. But yeah, those are really cool, like, bracelet. She does have the Claudine wolf werecat hand sculpt, but the nails are not painted, unfortunately. We should have gotten painted nails for this price. And then the body is just the regular older sister / adult body. And let me take off a boot so you can see like how tall they are. As you can see, one wearing the boot, one barefoot. Very, very tall boots here. But yeah, that's one thing that I will critique about this doll is lack of painted detail, but that's honestly with all of Monster High at this point. And I know that it's not a designer's fault. It never is. It's the Mattel's fault themselves. So, do better. Do better. Now let's bring in Jack. I'm curious about the height. So as you can see, Jack is a little shorter than RuPaul. If not, yeah, like a slight bit shorter. But Jack has flat-footed feet, basically, and RuPaul is only in like gigantic platforms. So I'm sure that Jack would be a little bit taller than RuPaul. Just if you're curious. But yeah, Ru's great. I just wish that we got, like, you see this longer pole that was made for Jack? This pole should have been used on RuPaul because look at that stand. Oh, actually, I guess the wings. They did what they could. So from your wings stream, I grant you a wonderful, glorious, fantabulous day. Toodles.